Rides with Russian President Vladimir Putin and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Prime Minister Narendra Modi continued the tradition today by riding with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has in recent times used informal car rides as a form of diplomacy, signalling warmth and friendship with visited world leaders. PM Modi welcomed Merz to India today as a part of his first official visit to the country. The two leaders attended a traditional kite festival and visited the Sabarmati Ashram. Meanwhile, on platform X, he stated, and I quote, "The friendship between India and Germany continues to go through shared values, extensive cooperation and mutual understanding." My colleague Aditya Vadhavan with us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Aditya, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has now taken to social media platform X, speaking about India and Germany and the ties that the two nations hold. We're also talking about the car diplomacy that the Prime Minister has now made almost like a new normal. What more can you tell us?
Well, absolutely. Well, absolutely, Savri. Definitely,
All right, we're facing some troubles over there with my colleague Aditya Vadhavan. But of course, viewers, the visuals there on your screens of what exactly we're talking about as far as car diplomacy is concerned. It all, of course, started with the visual on the left side of your screens, where you can, of course, see Russian President Vladimir Putin with Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the car. And now it seems to have become a new normal for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who can now, of course, today be seen in a car with the German Chancellor. And this is what is essentially being looked at as a warm gesture, welcoming all the world leaders who are coming to India. There was, of course, a kite festival that was also held. And of course, many developments have taken place as far as the German Chancellor's visit to India is concerned. Like I told you earlier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken to social media platform X. He has said that the friendship between India and Germany continues to grow through shared values, extensive cooperation and mutual understanding. My reporter is going to be joining us very shortly to give us more details on this. But for now, of course, diplomatic ties, many developments have taken place. Many MOUs have been signed as far as cooperation in defense is concerned, as far as cooperation in green energy, semiconductors, AI is concerned. But right now, what you see on your screens is a warm gesture the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has encouraged. He's done it. It's, of course, sitting in the car and having a conversation and welcoming the world leaders who are coming to India. All right. Aditya is back with us on the broadcast. Aditya, help us, in fact, give us an understanding of what's happened over here, the car diplomacy that we're looking at.
Well, absolutely, Sabri. If you see, the car diplomacy is now absolutely trending. Whenever Prime Minister Narendra Modi meets very close foreign dignitaries, this car diplomacy is at the forefront. We have seen, how during the SCO summit, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with Russian President Vladimir Putin, then also from the SCO venue to his hotel, he went with the Russian President Vladimir Putin in the car. And now today also, when he has met with the German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, definitely the same car diplomacy as at the forefront. And indeed, at this juncture, there are, we already, it's a well-known established fact that, that the diplomatic relations between India and Germany are excellent. And definitely, now since these several MOUs in the domain of AI, AI technology have been, and people-to-people connect have been signed between India and Germany, we could expect a robust collaboration between the two countries in the times to come. And definitely there is a larger scope for both countries to collaborate, as the economic priorities are also, as same of both the countries, considering the fact that the geopolitical trade tensions are going on. So definitely it's a win-win situation for both India and Germany. Asabri, back to you.
All right, absolutely. Aditya, stay on with us. We have some more breaking news coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has held wide-ranging talks on expanding the overall trajectory of bilateral engagement. The latter took to X and wrote, Germany as the largest member state of the European Union and India as the world's largest democracy are united by fundamental values. A highly dynamic India and a highly technological Germany share key strategic interests. This is the foundation on which we build. That's, of course, a statement that has been issued by the German Chancellor. Aditya continues to be with us on the broadcast. Aditya, we're, of course, now talking about the statements that have been issued by the German Chancellor, who's spoken about India, the parallels that he's put together, whether he's talking about Germany being the largest a member of European Union or India being the world's largest democracy. Help us understand the big statements that he's issued.
This statement, is very, very essential, considering the diplomatic ties between Germany and India. And definitely, if you see, Sabri, there is a lot for both the countries to collaborate in several domains, be it in artificial domains. And, also, when we, at one point of time, when I interacted with the German ambassador to India, Philip Ackerman, he talked about the extensive semiconductor, collaboration between India and Germany and how both the countries have been working to, produce the semiconductor chips. So as to, not rely on the sole Taiwanese, dominance over the semiconductor chips. So there are definitely, many key common points, where both India and Germany have a lot to collaborate. And, this is what the two governments are doing, if we see, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is looking forward to, many areas in domains to collaborate with Germany in the times to come. Asabri.
All right, Aditya, thank you for sharing all those details.